come eat you, trying to chase them out. People like Abure that gave you red carpet. That's not a credible human being to lead a nation with diverse culture, diverse culture, religion, tribes, geography, and everything. If you cannot even control a small party, even his involvement in Edo State gubernatorial election ruined the Labour Party opportunity to win that election, and it destroyed Labour Party in Edo State today that we're still trying to rebuild. So for that reason, if you look at his tendency compared to President Tinubu, who held a party together without even being in office, and every time there was a problem with APC, he has always been the go-to person to resolve the problem from local government to state to federal position. He has always been the go-to person to resolve the problem and lead the party to the point leading the party to victory 2023, regardless how the outcome of it got to that point. And we can see his resolve. Now, look at the tax reform. Look at the education student loan. Look at the express road, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Sokoto express road. There's so much he has done within the space of these few years. Look at the increase of allocation. Look, your local House of Rep, like my local House of Rep constituency, for instance, which is Eastern, Northeast, and Southeast, they get up to $1 billion a year for constituency development project. We don't see that money. Nobody's holding them accountable. The local government and the state chairman and the state governor as well, the allocation has gone up almost 100-fold after removing the oil subsidy, after stop subsidy. People think the dollar and pounds went up. No, it went up because we were subsidizing it before. Now it removed the subsidy and let the chip fall where it needs to, and it's falling where it needs to, and economically will adjust itself. You understand? It is also rejuvenate the yen to naira swap. Ordinary Buhari, China invested billions of yen into Nigeria economy to do direct swap, where we don't need to exchange through dollars, where we buy directly naira from China and vis-a-vis. But Emefiele, Buhari, and European Union killed that project because it would destroy the dollar and the pounds and euro. But they've revitalized it under this presidency. Hence, you will see people buy things cheaper in Nigeria, import things cheaper in Nigeria than anywhere else. And that's President Tinubu making. So I'm just heartbroken that his media team are doing a great disservice to him. They're good at shouting at people and trying to be defensive rather than being proactive and telling us a beautiful story of the country, of what the president is doing. But instead, they're just busy at shouting and very, very misguided media strategy they're employing. They're at not one point, they've actually out there talking and praising what the government has achieved or unachieving. So for me, I think this is an opportunity for some of us who are not, I'm not APC member, I'm a Labour Party, I remain a Labour Party member, who can come out and say, these are the things the president is doing. This is why I'm supporting him. This is why I'm telling you to support him. And every one of us in the diaspora, most especially every one of us who's conscious about Nigerian development and growth, we also need to use our voice to tell our family back home. Because the image that most of our family and friends back home have about the presidency and the president is totally different from the reality of what it is. So we need to educate them. We need to inform them. We need to guide them. Now, the price of food is falling rapidly. The greatest problem for price of food to fall rapidly in Nigeria more than anything else is transportation, bad road and good transportation. We're going to invest in that. One of the things I want President Tinubu to do next is interrail within the states. Let's see how those states can connect through train. Then we have freight and commercial people train and freight train that can move within the state and everything. Do you know it's almost 60 to 70% of the container that land in Lagos goes to the east? Most of the empty container that land in the east goes to the north and packed with sand and everything to come back to east. And all that will kill the road. Why not have a freight train that go from the south all the way to the east? They just go straight. Why not have a freight train that goes to the north and straight down to the south, to the east, to the south, to move goods and services faster, quicker, and cheaper, and much more effectively managed? Those are the things that people like us can push the president, even though it's not a commercial freight, even just a train yet, but a freight train for goods and services to be able to move around the country quicker, faster, and cheaper. Those are the kind of things I know the president would most certainly look into. But for so far, so good. If we're to grade the president, he's doing wonderful. Of course, he can do better, but he's doing wonderful. And I don't see in the current disposition of those who can challenge him successfully. Is it Peter Obi? Is it Rufai that is parading himself a bigoted tribalistic man, or is it Atiku, who's a serial failure? So I don't know. Tinubu for me is going to be the next president in 2020. So I'm going to campaign for him, and I pray by the God of my ancestors, which I truly believe as a traditionalist, as a chief, that will deliver Tinubu for us again 2027. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love that. I love that. There's nothing anybody can do that will stop Tinubu's re-elections come 2027. Uh, if you look at the Lagos state of today, there was someone who laid the foundation, of the solid foundation of Lagos State was laid by someone, and that person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And every other person that came after him, they follow the blueprint of the master strategist, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president and commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same vision that he had then is the same vision that he brought to Abuja. That's why the book I wrote for him is a book. When it's time for that book to come online, the renewed hope from Lagos to presidency, detailed quite a lot. Interesting. I know the president will be so pleased by the time the book gets to his desk. He's going to be so pleased, to see that someone somewhere took it upon himself to document things that he has done for historical purpose. Because that's part of my job, part of my new mission that God has given to me, to continue to document things for history, for historical purpose. Because it's very unfortunately that they don't teach histories in school anymore. So the only way we can keep some of these things alive for the future generations, and to also inspire the younger generations of Nigeria, is by documenting things of this nature. He has done so well he did so well as governor of Lagos State. Now he's president. Like I said, give Bola Ahmed Tinubu 8 years in office, Nigeria will be begging for him not to leave. If it's possible to amend the constitution for him to have a third term, Nigeria will do that for him. People like us will lead the way, because we already know this man is going to take us to somewhere. It's not going to be government of the previous government of late General Muhammadu Buhari, who I hate so passionately. Well, I hate him. I dislike him even in his grave. I'm sorry to say that. I have my reason for that. That was part of the aggression that I transferred earlier on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But after doing my due diligence, and I realized that this man meant well for Nigeria. It's completely different. Look at the history, what he did in Lagos, how he brought Fashola. Fashola went through the same path, expand on his ideas and vision for the Lagos state. When you see a visionary leader like then our body came in. Then Sanwo-Olu, look at what Sanwo-Olu is doing in Lagos. Look at what Lagos State Council chairman are doing in Lagos. So this man would transform Nigeria. Those who are head bent on not allowing Tinubu to transform Nigeria, they will die before 2027. They will sleep and they will never wake up. The gods of our land will strike them dead. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu means well for Nigeria, and is going to transform Nigeria. All he needs from us is our prayer and support. Use your voice, whatever you can, whatever you do best to support this man. Support him. If you are a spiritualist, pray for him. If you are a voodooist, pray for him. Like my friend who is Chief MD, who is a traditional man, pray for him with all your traditional beliefs. And whatever every one of you believes in, pray for the success of our able president. So come 2027, we will be able to, it will be re-elected and continue on the renew hope agenda on behalf of Nigerians. And I'm sure at the end of the day, God will take his glory in all that he will be able to achieve or do on behalf of Nigerians. There's a song I would like us to sing before we end this program, because I can see the three of us, we are like-minded. We see what others may not see. We've already decided to work with all our heart and soul, our might for Mr. President. We have decided, I want you to sing this song with me. We have decided, sing with me, guys. We
I'm
have
sorry, you have
decided.
to rule me out. I can't sing, so I'm not going to start now. So I'll sing
No,
in
it doesn't
silence.
matter.
I'll sing. Don't
It
worry,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
joining the
My voice,
spirit.
I'm not a good singer. I'm not
I'll
a good
join you in the
singer.
spirit.
I'm not
Thank
a good
you.
singer. I'm not a good singer, but I just love the song. I'm not a good singer, but I just love the song. We've decided to work for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this day, on this program, on Voters TV, the first day of streamlining Voters TV worldwide. We've decided to work, do our best, contribute our time, our effort to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is re-elected come February 2027. Bola Ahmed will return back unopposed. Every quagmire or caricature that wants to stand on his way will be swept to the corner. Bola Ahmed is going to come back. He's going to work tirelessly on behalf of Nigerians. And at the end, we'll be glad that we did work for him. I leave the floor for you, my humble brother, Fidelis, because your responsibility going forward is to look for all the achievement of. I have some. I will send it forward them to you. All the achievement of the able president, to ensure that we bring this to the public. Like student loan, nobody talks about student loan. Nobody talks about it. I spoke to somebody. I spoke to somebody about a month or 2 months ago. How the son got a student loan without knowing anybody. It was given to him based on merit. Those are commendable. Those are things that people need to hear. All the year because he took up the subsidy, fuel went up, things are so expensive. That's the complaint you hear from Nigeria. They cannot tell you one thing that this man has done wrong. It's not the governor, it's not the senator, it's not the local government chairman. When are you guys going to start holding your local government chairman accountable? Hold your governor accountable. Ask them all the money Mr. President is giving to the state. What are they doing with those money? They should be held accountable and leave Mr. President alone for us. He's doing his best, ensuring that money goes to state. The money comes in, even double or triple more than what they used to get. It gives to the state. But what are the state doing with those money? That should be the question for you that is watching from your comfort zone. I leave the floor for you, my brother. If you have any one or two things you want to say before we round up the program, because I have a meeting to join by 6 o'clock. I mean 5 o'clock.
Thank you very much. I just you see, when you look at his economic and fiscal reforms, you will see that people are talking about the fuel subsidy. Oh, fuel subsidy has done this fuel subsidy has done that. Listen, nothing good comes easy. When this when he removed the fuel subsidy, the fuel was like I can't remember how much then. Dangote refinery came in. Watch what is going on now. Just at the time of GSM, you can see now Dangote is reducing the price of petrol. Nobody is saying that and nobody is saying it. Why? Because the market is open. The subsidy has been removed. Now you are going to you must find a way to sell your product. So it's not going to be business as usual. Whether you have product or not, you collect subsidy. No, that's a scam. So nobody is saying that. They just talk about fuel. But Dangote is gradually reducing the price of fuel. He's doing it. Dangote is doing it seriously. So people should look at that. So that's why I want people to look inward. Don't just go by what people say. Look inward. People keep saying remove subsidy without plans, but the subsidy today is working. The fuel price is going down. Look at the time when GSM came, it was very expensive, very, very expensive. But today, you can buy a SIM card for less than $10 or $5. You can buy it, so that is that cheap. You can get your line, you can get your phone. But when it came, it wasn't like that. So when they remove fuel subsidy, don't expect it to be just rosy. No, you're going to face some difficulties to make it better. So we should start looking at what the subsidy is working, and we should be happy that we have a president who is bold enough to say subsidy is gone. We're not talking about the revenue growth. Go and check what is happening. The growth, the income they are making. Nigeria is making more money than before, but nobody's talking about it. So I think it's high time we start looking inward, holding our governors accountable, because the allocation given to governors has been doubled. What are they doing with it? What are they doing with it? Security votes, what are they doing with it? Most people don't know that the governors have power to take. You don't need to create your police. You can create something like I'll use Amoteco, for example, like that. You go to your House of Assembly. Your House of Assembly will make a law, establish it, make it an institution. They can tackle insecurity for you. But no, they rather share the security money, the security money, rather than help the people. But at the end of the day, they want to shift all the blame to presidency. It's not going to happen anymore. It doesn't work like that. We have to start telling the people the truth. So many things has been done. Take your time, go through the economic and fiscal reforms. You see so many things this man has done. So many things. The Naira stabilization. Go and check. Check it. When people keep talking, they don't even know what's going on there. The man has done a lot. With time, this thing will begin to materialize. And no, many people are not feeling it now. Yes. Don't expect magic. Just overnight. No. Everything takes time. When you plant your seed today, the seed will die, they begin to grow. They have made them before harvest. So please, Nigerians, begin to look inward. Don't just go by what people say. Don't be carried away by what people say. Do your research. Check what this man is doing. Everything, they are there for you online to see. What is going on in the country, they are there for you to see. Please, Nigerians, look inwards. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother, my friend. Chief MD, do you have one or two things before we close the show? So today is our first day. We've spent about an hour now. We shouldn't have spent more than that, more than 45 minutes. But it's okay. I know we wanted to get more of this information out there. But Chief MD, if you have one or two things to say, but if not, we're going to be rounding up the show, and we'll call it a day.
Sure. Yeah, I'm here. I can't see myself on the monitor. That's why I'm just waiting for you to finish. Hello?
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 second. Give me 1 second, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Put it back on the screen.
So, I just think we should
we
just
can see you now.
I think we should just keep hope alive and keep going. I know that we're underneath the right leadership of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and things will get better. Rome is not built in a day. And those who are coming to promise you otherwise, they're lying to you. Because if they could, you would have seen them in their local government, in their state, and as well as to see them at the national level. So please keep hope alive and know that President Tinubu I've only just spent 2+ years. And we have to be honest and be critical honest without being biased about our assessment of President Tinubu. And if we do that, God will bless us. The God of our ancestors will be with us, and will expose every enemy of Nigeria, both within and out of Nigeria. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really my great pleasure and honor to have both of you on this first day of Voters TV coming to live. And we're going to be coming your way with different programs. Fidelis, my wonderful friend in Malaysia, is going to be coming with a lot of, all the good things that Mr. President has done. Myself, I'll also be doing the same thing. I'll be supporting him on that journey. I said Rome was not built in a day, but today we've laid the foundation for VOTA TV. And stay tuned. You're going to be seeing quite a lot of prominent Nigerians coming on this program to speak to you, because Mr. President is our product that we will not sell to Nigerians come 2027. We are selling a good product. This is a good product. It's not a bad product. Look at what he did in Lagos, the blueprint, how he laid the foundation for Lagos, like I said earlier. So we are going to continue to sell Mr. President to Nigeria, Nigerians in diaspora. We're going to give you reason. I'll be coming to your way again with 10 reasons why you must vote for Mr. President. I'll give you 10 reasons, and I want you to give me 10 reasons why Nigerians should not vote for him. If you have your reason is more than mine, it's more concrete more than mine, then I'll yield to you. But if mine is more than yours, you have no choice but to succumb to the lion and the tiger. I thank you all for being part of this program. Always nice to see my wonderful friend, Chief MD's face. I've not seen you for a long time. And my brother Fidelis. Until next week, same time, same place, I say adios.
Adios.